Brew, joined here with Lemon Kiwi. Grand finals, ladies and gentlemen, of the AGN Events Invitational. It has been a long day. I'm sorry about a little bit of the confusion. We had a little bracket mishap on the names. It was actually Sneak Esports that will move on through Goats Unlimited not being able to play due to time restraints. So we will be in grand finals right now. Don't get it wrong. These are the best of the best right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to see what this Sneak team has in store for us.
And also to keep in mind, this, of course it is grand finals, but there's money on the line. Winner does walk away with 175 bones and the other one only 75. But still, tons of money to spend it on popcorn, movies, or another Call of Duty game or something else.
Something like that, yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, the first hill will be unlocked currently in favor of Sneak Esports in the steady lead of 7 points, or now it is growing to more. But we've seen, one team start off with a good lead and then things start to fall apart later on.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened for this Nerfed squad in their last match up against Goats. Goats definitely held down this first hill, and then after that it was the Gavin Maps show, ladies and gentlemen, for sure. So he's definitely the one to watch on this Nerf squad. But with the rotations going into the second hill, into the wine lot, Guardian is going to grab one kill. Lightning going to turn around and get killed. There's a two-piece. But Civilians is going to be able to grab that one and get the second one, holding it down. Nerfed going to try to regain some of the points that they were unable to get on the first hill.
Well, here in Winery Lot, that did just unlocked. These colors, though, it's like like light beige and light purple. It's not
there you go.
It's so hard to see, but I think it's currently in favor here of Sneak. Huge two-piece from Siblings, but the responding two-piece from Guardian does win his team. Not only the spawns, but the hill coming in as nades trying to be thrown here for Nerf. They're trying to break the hill. Siblings and Gavin versus two players of Sneak, and the hill has been broken.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and I'm looking on the other side of the map as we already see Nerfed with at 25 seconds rotating towards the back parking lot. That is going to be huge as Lightning gets one. Going to drop back down, gets the second. Oh, actually, Sibilance is going to grab the second one from mid-map. Leviathan now pushing in, gets killed by Lightning. All the crossfire here going in favor of Nerfed Esports. But those last 20 seconds did go in favor of Sneak, so extending their lead to just over 30 points.
Well, still a much closer game than the last hard point we casted, that's for sure. And parking lot currently held there from Nerfed Esports, but a much more coordinated push from Sneak is coming in. All three players pushing in through the top, raining in nades, but Tree's going back and forth. And it looks like Nerfed Esports are getting overrun. And there it is, Sneak take back parking lot, but only temporarily.
Yeah, Gavin was just a little late hitting through the U there, and it meant that he didn't get the down on Sneak coming through the middle street, meaning the break comes in. Sneak's able to put up a contest. Smuts now getting on, trying to get Exceed. Contest just coming on though. 3 do flood in. That's going to be a retake for this Nerf squad. I got to give it to the Sneak squad. They're holding Smuts at 0-6 right now. Granted, he is playing the OBJ, has the most for his team right now. But at 0-6, you're not doing very much for your team other than sitting on the hill.
Wow, this is only 9 points separating these two teams. We go into lookout post currently held by Sneak, who have not only their middle cut held, but these players coming from behind. It's Siblings coming from the left. You got Gavin's coming through the right. This is a pinch coming in from Nerfed Esports, and an easy break into the hill. That's Siblings with the 2 and Gavin with the 3rd kill. And now Nerfed Esports, if they can get this scrap time, they'll take the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams kind of late rotating towards this lookout post hill, and it's really going to come down to Siblings trying to get back this red control. We saw it in the first hardpoint that they played on St. Marie against their last team, against Goats. And Siblings getting up in that top red and being a presence there was super important. Zoomful now coming in, contesting the hill, but is going to get over on Smuts, finally pushing on. Does have 1 kill, cannot get that second one. I don't know what's going on with Smuts, missing fairly easy shots on players. So he's definitely gonna have to get his head in the game here if they're gonna want to take a lead. So close though, as Nerfed is gonna get the early rotations to red.
Hey, you're not kidding. He's 1-8, and his teammate has 16 more kills than he is.
Yeah.
And that's Gavin, the Gavin show. We talked about him in the last hard point where he was dropping more fighter pilots than I can count, and glide bombs World War II making it look like on the last hardpoint we saw, and he's making it happen here for his team. The triple kill from Lightning, and then of course we curse him, and he dies right there. But restaurant unlocked, and these teams are neck and neck. Fresh Brew.
Yeah, you can't be mad though at the effort because literally Sneak had 3 players on the hill. The contest comes in from Lightning, and the 3-piece literally means that this game still stays in favor of Nerfed. So that's huge. Smuts 1 in 10 right now for his team. He really needs to get his head in on this one because it's not looking good. Nerfed, on the other hand, though, are able to split the spawns because Sneak actually had the original spawns coming into this one. Now they're already early rotated to the next to Winery lot, and it looks like we're going to see the largest lead come out here for Nerfed. And oh my goodness, I hear it already. The streak's coming in, but doesn't find anybody.
Wow, well, that was a great time to pop it. Winery lot is so open, and he was seeing the rotations from Sneak coming in through the bottom, and kind of a teammate coming in from Leviathan. Not a hot start, but they still got 3 players alive versus 3 players from Nerfed Esports coming through the top. Every engagement here is going to matter. Smuts and Gavin now just want to stay alive to hold those spawns. They don't want to go down quite yet, but now although they have the spawns, they are not able to retake the hill. That's Guardian with the 2, and the team kill coming in. Sneak are just finally starting to come back into this game. If they're able to hold Winery, they could tie this game up here.
Yeah, Nerfed made the mistake of body stacking through that hallway, and so therefore Guardian was able to get the easy 2-piece. A couple of clutch kills coming down the back hallway there on Winery lot. Really secured that one. Neck and neck, 129-126 here. Nerfed holding on to a very small lead with the 3 flood through. Gavin gets the kill in the back to secure spawns. That's going to be a huge play. Parking lot can be such a money hill when you play this correctly.
Oh, but this forward push from Sneak, they all come off a rotation. Lightning is there to cut them off. Only finds 1, though, so only 3 remain from Sneak. They try to push in, but Nerfed Esports are just on another level of coordination right now. They're stacking the hill, and they're able to defend it so effectively here. They've been untouched into parking lot, but these nades, though, the Sneak are starting to attack the hill from all angles. Gavin is the last one left, but they have the spawns.
I definitely like the play here from Exceed to try to push around, try to contest the spawns a little bit. This isn't London Docks. This isn't London Docks hardpoint where 4 hitting the front of the hill can be very effective. This is St. Marie. You have to be a little bit more tactical. You have to play a little bit more around the spawns, and so I like the play there. But Nerfed is gonna pull that hill out there and get about a 50-point lead there. Rotations going in favor of Sneak, but you can definitely see the Nerfed is putting a huge priority on going top red and getting that lookout over the whole middle of the map.
Well, Sneak cannot afford to lose control of Lookout Post. I know they don't have control now, but if Nerfed Esports have a full hold on this might be sort of inescapable for Sneak. And they're flooding 3 and through the bottom. That's a very important kill onto Siblings. They're able to step into it now. Only 2 members remain here of Nerfed Esports. Someone's going to join the fight. They're throwing nades in, but not able to touch the point. It's just nade central here in Lookout Post. Zoompool is now going to step into the hill, buy his team a little bit of points, but not if he gets naded off or shot off of it. It's been impossible to rack up any hill time here. 142 to 185. Sneak need this scrap time.
Yeah, and if you look at the scoreboard, Smuts pulling it back, 12 and 12 now for his team, and you can see that reflection in the score. A 40-point lead for Nerf going into the second rotation. Jen, what do you think is really going to distinguish Nerfed in this one to really pull this 250 win out?
Sneak needs to shut down Gavin's. He's 32 and 21 and full control of restaurant right now. Nerfed are going to have a very solid hole here, and Sneak are going to be coming out of all angles, and they need to attack all at once, or else they're just going to get picked off, which is kind of the situation right now. They've only got 2 players pushed in, still in favor of Nerfed Esports, and need to get onto the hill. Very important kill from Guardian, gets traded out. The rest of his teammates are there, though, and it gets retaken from Sneak. So if they can hold a perfect defense here, they can make this a much closer game of only 20 points, but not if Lightning has something to say about it.
Yeah, Lightning is going to get taken down there, but you can tell by the placement of these Nerfed Esports players on the map, they're definitely putting priority on saying, Winery lot is where we put this one away. They rotated about 20 seconds early, even while having spawns. Guardian is going to be a little thorn in their side, though. Lightning's going to have to deal with this one in the back of the map.
Well, I'm back into Winery Lot. I think this was a pretty back and forth game. You know, Sneak were holding those spawns, but Nerfed are so good on defense once they're inside the hill, pushing 3 players in now. They need to nade off Guardian, but Leviathan in the corner picks up 1. Now you got a fire pilot coming in from Smuts. Now that's 4 down for Sneak, and the retake from Nerfed Esports comes in.
Smuts comes up big at the end of the day, you guys. It's incredible to me that man started out 1-10 and somehow a fire pilot is going to secure almost 15 points now for his team on Winery Lot and put this one pretty close to a ways. Sibilance is going to grab 1. Can he grab 2? Will grab 2. Can he push for the 3rd? Cannot get the 3rd. That's going to be a trade, but the damage has been done. The rotations coming out. Nerfed has played rotations so well in this one.
And Nerfed Esports are starting to outslay a lot better too. You got 2 players who are almost at 40 bombs. That's insane. Usually you see 1 player maybe close to a 40 bomb, and if it's a pub game you see a 50 bomb, but 2 players dropping 40. This is really starting to turn up. Now you got Siblings and Smuts with these streaks, and this what makes them such a dangerous and terrifying team is when they're able to get streaks and when they're able to use them. Now 5 seconds remain. Maybe Sneak can sneak back into this hill, but they get naded off, and that's where their journey will end in this hard point. 250 to 187 for Nerfed Esports at the start of this best of 5.
Sibilance pulls out a final kill there, literally in the last second to drop the 40 bomb for his team. Gavin, 37 and 26, but honestly, comeback play of the game was Smuts. That I think he's the one that really put that game away from them, going from that 1-10 where you saw it was like 87, 120 equal, kind of trading the lead back and forth. As soon as Smuts got back into that one and ended positive with 2 minutes of hill time on that one, as soon as he got back into that one, Nerf took it away.
Wow, it's hard to say. It's not even a question of rotation, not even a question that they were kind of trickling in 1 by 1 and wasting time. It was just getting outslain there by Nerfed Esports. Like we already mentioned, 2 players dropping 40 bombs, and you saw streaks coming in. The fighter pilots who are getting multi-kills, and that buys Nerfed Esports so much time. And especially when they held lookout posts going to restaurant, they held a lot of time there. That was starting a huge gap in points for Nerfed Esports, where I think Sneak were kind of struggling mentally with that. How do they retake the hills? They were trying to go in and they were getting naded off. It's like kind of X-ray vision that we've talked about that Nerf Esports have. They know exactly how teams play, and the experience shows here. Although it was a closer scoreline than we saw in the last hard point, I'm excited to see how this London Docks S&D coming up next is going to work.
Yeah, like you said, it's going to be London Docks S&D, and as we switch hosts, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Grand finals of the AGN Invitational right here after this.